Hi there.
Hello.
Hey, look!
Ooh, my car!
Hey, buddy. I've got to get going, okay? But, can you hold the fort here?
Of course.
The little guy's hatchet. Oh, it's seen better days. Can I just borrow the hatchet?
Yeah, of course.
Approximately a foot-long sharpened wooden stake. I really doubt that there are vampires here. A dream habitat for frogs and swamp plants. That wasn't ever the plan, for sure. Ugh. It smells all rotten and a bit airless. Probably the leaves from the trees rotting in the water. Whoever the guy is, and judging by his clothing, I bet he never reckoned on ending up standing in a swamp. Not long now and you'll see this place is one greens. That could have been a tower at one time. The princess would have been locked in the top, waiting for her knight in shining armor. Who knows what's waiting there now? I'm pretty sure that there's something interesting inside, but I can't get inside from here. A water hose, which apparently they used to use to blast the garden. It's had it. There's a huge rip in it about a yard long. I was probably watering it over the winter, and when it froze, it will have bursted. Hoses have been real useful to me up till now. Hopefully the same goes for this one. A completely filthy water. Well, who'd have thought it? It still works. This lamp definitely hasn't worked for eons, and for sure is never going to again. Wrecked. That's where someone either tried to turn into the entrance, or the wall fell down through old age. Behind the wall is where a kind of moat begins, maybe 4 or 5 yards deep. Down there's just stone and perhaps a few objects from the Middle Ages, but that's for archaeologists. This wall is definitely just as old as the tower, and just as shaky. I had to keep away from it. The only function of the wall seems to be to hold up the gate. I won't disturb it. The house, or what's left of it, is not as old as the other ruins here. Apart from the burnt places on the ruins, I can't spot anything else of interest. The bowl is full to the brim with water. The outlet's probably blocked so that the rainwater can't escape. A tree's blocking the way, but I reckon I can climb over the trunk. Damn! That could also have gone in my eye. Luckily, it seems to have not rained here for a while. That's why the morass is relatively hard and dry. Otherwise, I would have sunk in deeper, and might not have been able to get out on my own. It's a miracle that the stairs haven't collapsed, but I'm still not gonna step on them. A monument, and there's more behind. Maybe some kind of family plot. Strange. None of the graves look like they're from recent years. Most of the stones must have been standing there for decades. Is that also some kind of grave? Huh. Nope. Rather more like a water basin. There's about half an inch of duckweed floating on the water. A pulley, somewhat battered and weathered. But it still works. Looks useful. I'll take it with me. Three very similar trees, all about as thick as an arm, about 3 or 4 yards tall, and pretty bent over by the wind. The trees only have their first branches quite high up, and barely any leaves. They're obviously not doing too well, but they're still too thick to break them and bring them down. The trees only have their first branches quite high up, and barely any, but they're still too thick. This'll take a while. The axe is real blunt. Okay, I felled the trees and trimmed the trunks for a good 1.5 yards. The tree trunks are about an arm's thickness. The tree trunks are about... The statues are of veiled women, grieving for the dead. In their book it says... nothing. The tree trunks are about an arm. Now how does that go? You can somehow rig up a tripod out of 3. So... Yep, 1 tripod. Just has to be erected now. I'll position it as well as I can. There are 2 belts. They look like carrion slings. And they look new. The belts are a ripstop weave. They'll sure hold quite a bit. A stone figure holding weighing scales. The scales are empty. This stone statue is covered in moss, like the others. It's carrying a metal shield. Unusual. The shield hasn't been moved in years. False alarm. Could be Poseidon. Well, the statue's got a trident. The lid is partly fallen in. That would appear to have been a few years back, though. Obviously a wild, romantic place. Only the stinking swamp outside room. Obviously a wild... The lid is partly fallen in. Okay, It's standing real firm, and I think it's gonna take the weight. In horror stories, there's always secret passageways under sarcophaguses like this, and they always lead down into secret underground chambers. In reality, though, I think I can exclude that idea. There are only probably some horrible beetles and corpse-eating maggots in there. Little Van Helsing reckoned that Angelina had spent a long time messing around the tomb here. And here's the lid, not lying squarely on the sarcophagus. There are some stone chips which have come off the edge. Doesn't look all too old. Angelina had opened the sarcophagus, that much is clear. But why? I'll hang the pulley on the rope. I'll try to get as much. I ought to first secure the sling. I'll place the sling around the back right. The slings are exactly long enough to touch in the middle. The length just makes it. Real careful. I hope it's good. The lid is partly fallen in. What have we got here? The gap is big enough to squeeze through. I only hope that my rig up doesn't collapse as soon as I'm in. Whoa! Now where's this then? Looks like the inside of a tower. And here's some kind of crater in the floor. Looks like something's exploded here. The poster survived the explosion relatively undamaged. It was probably hit squarely by the pressure wave and then pressed against the wall. Here's a table showing the occurrences of blood groups. There's paper lying everywhere. Most of it soaked through from rainwater. Here's a folder. It's only wet on one corner. Newspaper cuttings. From 1981. 12 years ago. William Gordon in fatal accident, Willow Creek. William Gordon fell on Tuesday from his studio in the tower of his home due to unknown causes. Blah, blah, blah. William Gordon, suicide. As the police today announced, we are now dealing with the fall of the master of Blackmere Castle, close by the village of Willow Creek. In all probability, a suicide. Here's another piece a week later. Grim serial murders in Willow Creek. Blah, blah, blah. Latest victim of Bloody Trail, Vic Valley, just 12 years old. According to police sources, his body was found next to a stone circle in the woods. The condition of the corpse gives reason to suspect a ritual killing. Another 2 weeks later. Main suspect in Willow Creek murders identified. As Scotland Yard has announced, it has been established that at 3 of the murder scenes, there are signs which suggest the involvement of Samuel Gordon, the grandson of William Gordon, who was killed last month. Samuel Gordon was found dead 2 weeks ago at the foot of one of the towers of Blackmere Castle. Apparently the tower from which his grandfather had previously... Reports about the murder fest in Willow Creek 12 years ago. No wonder that Sir Richard was interested in it. William was his brother. A piece of plastic too. Okay. Rather light. The walls of the pipe. It looks like an explosion which caused... Whether the crack goes back to the explosion. Logic tells me that, but my gut tells me... Chains, wrought iron rings, crude, rather more like a... The safe survived the explosion undamaged, I'd say. These burns may have well come from a welding set. The kid reckoned that Angelina looked real pleased with herself. Somehow she must have got the safe open. Now what have we got here? A combination lock. Sheesh. Whoa, hey! A welding torch. Angelina was using some heavy gear. But it doesn't look like it's been used. The safe wasn't cut open. Looks perfect, but it's not gonna help. I can't get through there. The passage has collapsed a few yards in. The hose has had it. There's a tear in it here more than a yard long. That wouldn't do anything. The rip in the hose is a good yard. The piece with the rip can't be repaired. I'll cut that bit out. Okay, now I've got 2 halfway usable hose ends. Yeah, great. If I heat it up first, it ought to expand, and then I can connect the 2 hose ends. If I heat up the plastic tube, I think that'll do. Fits. Just wait a bit while it cools down. Done. It's a pretty close fit on the hose. No more water's getting out of there. When the water flows through it, that'll cool the tube down completely. Here's a table. A hook. It still looks pretty sound despite the rust. It's damn well. I'll try to loosen the... That worked amazingly well. It's a miracle that so much of the house is still... Nothing interesting to see. The roof has caved in and buried the room below it. No chance. The door's wedged. It's on. For a start, I don't know what I could ask. Well, I do know I'm in Wales, but before I ring the police, so, no police. He's still tied up and unconscious. I don't think that the piano's... The hose is in position. That ought to do it. I've already piped enough water. From here, it doesn't look all that different, but I've pumped at least 20 gallons. From here, it doesn't look all that... Huh. The ground's real soft everywhere here. I think it must be a swamp. I bet as soon as it rains, you can't put one foot in front of the other. This building must be the only one you can still get into. The lid is partly fallen. Obviously a wild... The safe survived the explosion. The poster survived the explosion. There's a metal holder with several bloods. There's a number on each sample. And there's a listed weird. Richard Gordon and William Gordon. Gordon's blood. What does Angelina want with that? Does she need it herself or something? Or does she want to stop it getting into other people's hands? Whatever it is, I can't trust her anymore. She's in this thing somehow and she's lied to me. I ought to drive back to Willow Creek. Maybe she's turned up there in the meantime. And then we'll see. There's nothing else in it apart, and I know what I had to know. Angelina.
Whoa, you've been in the crypt? Are there coffins in there?
Yeah, but no vampires.
Shame.
Well, what is it then?
A car! The other man's back!
The other kidnapper? Huh. Thanks for the warning. Okay, run home and tell your parents they should call the police, okay?
Cool.
I've got to be careful. Tom won't be too happy that I've disappeared. Tom's car's back there. Maybe I could hotwire it and...
I don't care what's happened to your head, you useless pisswit. Make sure you get the old cow on the phone. I'll look for that bastard.
I'm never gonna get to the car. Tom would see me and I think I've seen a weapon. Looks like there are two options. I can wait here for the police and then explain to them for hours on end what's going on here. Or I can lay a trap for Tom and then steal his car. Okay. Hey! Tom!
Stop! Stay where you are! Don't move or I'll shoot.
And I'd bet that'd be the highlight of your last 5 minutes on Earth. Tom.
Get me out of here!
Huh. Why should I? Weren't you gonna shoot me just now?
I wanna get out of here!
Then throw your weapon into the swamp and give me your car keys.
I'll...
You'll what? Die in utter misery?
There. Now get me out of here.
Not so fast. Who ordered you to kidnap me?
You're supposed to pull me out of this!
Was it this secret society?
I don't know anything about that secret society.
The Order. That means nothing to you?
Yeah. Okay. I was supposed to find you, knock you out, and bring you here.
And then?
She was going to call me on the phone and give me further instructions.
She.
A woman. Sounded quite old. No idea who she is.
And she didn't want me staying in Willow Creek?
Yeah. I was supposed to bring you here as soon as possible.
Do you know who belongs to the Order?
No idea. I've only ever seen these nutters over by the mine. They were wearing masks. I don't know who they all were.
What's going on with Angelina? Is she involved with all this?
I've already told you. I don't know any Angelina.
Tja, I'm inclined to doubt that. She was only in the village a few days ago.
Then I didn't see her.
You would certainly have noticed her.
One more time. I don't know any Angelina, and there was nobody sniffing around the village either. Except you, okay? Throw me a bloody rope, will you? Or something or other.
Alright then, I'm gone. The police will be here soon.
Get me out of here!
Why? Do you seriously believe you're gonna be sucked to the bottom? Idiot.
Excuse me, sir. There's been a letter delivered for you.
Who delivered it?
I don't know. It was in the hotel's post box. But there's no stamp on it, so it must have been delivered personally.
Huh. Thanks. Hey, it's from Angelina. Dear Darren, I haven't been completely honest with you.
I've been concerned with Willow Creek and Black Mirror for some time, and it was you I was looking for in Biddeford. I stumbled upon something there that I don't want to write about here. I can only tell you this much. You are in danger. There's a group of people who are out to kill you. They were already after you in Maine. They caught me here in Willow Creek. I managed to escape, and I've been hiding in a safe place since then. I found out today that you are here. I'll explain everything to you in hope that you will forgive me. No, I know that you'll forgive me when you know the dreadful truth. Come to the old lighthouse tonight at 11 o'clock. Make sure that no one follows you. I'll explain everything to you there. Together we can put an end to this whole thing. Take care of yourself, and trust no one. You don't know who might belong to the Order. Angelina.
Angelina's alive. That's the good news. But what kind of a game is she playing? She lied to me. She knew about this place the whole time. And I'm sure she wasn't unfamiliar with Reginald Boris either. The question is, what side is she on? What's she up to? Either way, I'm gonna find out this evening at the lighthouse. But the only place where I'll get a few honest answers is in the Chronicle. Once I know which role the Order plays, perhaps I can deduce what game Angelina's playing. I've got to find a way to read. No. I'm not gonna allow my... Angelina must... I'm not gonna find... Hard to believe that I really did fall asleep. But it's only just after 9, and I've got enough time to have a look at the Chronicle and then go to the lighthouse. It's damn dark here. Good that at least a few lights are left on overnight. The lock for the cabin. It's open. And therefore our brotherhood should operate. It shall our great for if no. Therefore the members at order no outside. Be wary, my brother. Let's have a look then. This is where the part. Only the brave actions of this valiant man preserved us from Mordred. It is to him, Father Matthias, that we owe for our life and freedom. Let his name not be forgotten, no less his doings, which we carry with us in our hearts. But nevermore shall the destiny of our community lie on the shoulders of one man alone. A man who may not possess the strength of Father Matthias and cannot withstand the powers of evil as he did. Therefore, a secret society shall be founded. The most decent and brave men of our community shall belong to it. They shall guard the academy and the key, the sacrifice room and the scriptures. They shall be the very men that stand between the world and the abyss. They shall pass their knowledge of Mordred and his dark forces from generation to generation. They shall be the descendants of Father Matthias in both spirit and action, for he gave himself for the well-being of us all. Does that mean the Order want to prevent Mordred from gaining power again? 100-year-old crazy ass. Crazy. But assuming the people in the Order really believe in it, then why are they after me? I don't intend to bring Mordred or any other bad spirits back into the world. And even if, how could I? These guys are completely nuts. People have been murdered here because of this ghost story. And Angelina, does she believe in this? Time that I ask her just that. We're gonna meet at the lighthouse soon. Still the same weird shredding machine as yesterday. The window seems to be my only possibility to escape. Unfortunately, the shredding machine looks as soon as you open the window, a run-of-the-mill wooden board. I'm sure no one will notice it. Hardly. I can see a tissue. Chewing gum, wrapped in aluminum foil. The windows are closed. I'll not get out of there. It says, alright. Other than that, the cupboard wasn't so. The shred is covered. An old piece of chewing gum. You can't say movies aren't educational. That should be enough. the electricity will be conducted through the aluminum foil, even when the window's open. That went well. I should probably,
Satan!
not again.
From days done by till days be done, the same befalls each golden sun, a silent shadow hanging long. Gripping terror doth grow and grow, never cast into the light, never is an end in sight.
What? What did you say? Where do you know this poem from?
The spirits of the forest whispered it to me.
Spirits of the forest? What's all that garbage?
Ghosts in robes. They've got horrible white faces. In the forest, near the haunted mine.
Hey, wait! Do you belong to the Order? Hello? That was the poem that Reginald Boris had on him. He probably belongs to the Order. And the bum said he heard the poem near the mine. I should go and have a look around there before I go and meet Angelina. So it's here. Man, what's wrong with me? If I was superstitious, I'd say a couple of ghosts just tried to make contact with me. But let's be rational here. Probably just losing my mind. Fantastic. Oh well. Hopefully it's just lack of sleep and the exhaustion.
I don't like it either, but it was right to send it.
Members of the Order, I gotta hide.
Once they opened the grave and the boy wasn't in it, I knew this would happen.
But he was so far away. Isn't it possible that the curse hadn't taken control of him?
She sees it differently. Otherwise, she wouldn't have tried to keep him captive.
Psst, she's coming. We thought we should meet in the mine today, due to the weather. Is that okay with you?
It makes no difference.
I should have guessed. Miss Valley's behind all this. She's Little Vic's sister. She's been really involved in the whole thing. And of course, being a librarian, she knew the Order's history. She must have convinced a few people from the village to get involved. Then, for whatever reason, they've targeted me. And this Miss Valley will stop at nothing. I'm sure of that. Was Angelina in her way? I gotta find out.
What does this mean? Why are we having this meeting?
Is there something new for Reginald?
What about the girl? Is she really here again?
Have you heard anything from Wales? There's some bad news. Brother Reginald is dead.
What the bloody hell did you just say?
Oh my god!
But this is not the time for mourning. The girl is still snooping around here, and what's worse, he has escaped.
How?
What are we gonna do if he finds out?
Silence. The danger is near. Very near. Both the girl and our American friend could destroy everything we've created over the last few years. I'm afraid we're forced into taking drastic measures.
But we can't.
We've got no other choice.
I better get out of here.
What was that?
Someone there? It's him!
Stop the door!
Darren, it's all
The
right.
door!
We're not
Don't
going
let
to
him
hurt
escape!
you. Be careful!
You've got no chance.
I said stop him!
Don't let him escape!
Damn!
Open the door!
He mustn't escape.
I'm out of here.
There he is! Come on, hurry up!
He's closing the door.
Push it!
I can't hold it closed forever. Very good. The iron bars have blocked the door for a while. Hell, come on! I gotta get the damn door open somehow. Bar. Perhaps I...
Quick! We'll have to pry it open.
Use the lever.
half of the hose. No way. I've got no grip. Good. I'll not the Perhaps it'll work. Yes.
There he is! Shoot!
Too late! Grab him!
Well, they sure aren't gonna follow me through this heavy crate. But I'd still better get out of here. That stinks. It stinks as me. Now I'm in the same section of the tunnel I've just been in. That's... all. There's a metal cover at the top of the ladder. Oh, hi, Murray.
What the hell's going on here? You can smell that stench through the whole hotel. Pack your things immediately and get out of here!
There's something I gotta do very urgently, Murray. I'll be as quick as I can, and I promise it won't happen again.
No, it certainly won't.
Alright then! I'm here! What's going on? Angelina? Where are you? Angelina! Angelina! Come out here and show yourself! I'd do anything for you! Why didn't you just tell me the truth? Oh no. Angelina. Where am I? Something's not quite right here.